Marshall Harris here. Whether you want to call it shrewd or downright audacious, so far it is the offseason move of the year. The Cubs firing manager David Ross and not just replacing him with Brewers manager Craig Counsell in one fell swoop, but making Counsell the highest paid skipper in MLB history. Counsell agreeing to a reported 5-year, $40 million deal, a clear sign the Cubs are charging into win now mode. Counsell's 9 years managing the Brewers highlighted by him doing more with less. The Brewers have been to the playoffs 5 of the last 6 years, including 3 division titles, while never having a payroll in the top half of the league. Also, Counsell just announced as a Manager of the Year finalist this season. It's a tough way for David Ross as he his 4-year run as manager come to an end with the Cubs. The former Cubs catcher played on the World Series team and then led many of his former teammates through a rebuild that saw that championship contender dismantled. He led the Cubs to the playoffs in the shortened pandemic 2020 season, but a cold finish last season left the Cubs on the outside looking in. Ross had 1 year left on his deal. Now, in the Cubs press release, President of Baseball Operations Jed Hoyer talked about Ross for 2 paragraphs before Counsell's hire was even mentioned, saying, quote, "First as a player, then as a manager, David continually showcased his ability to lead. David's legacy will be felt in Chicago for generations, and his impact to our organization will stack up with the legends that came before him."